If you ever come across a children's show called Jolly Roger, do not let your kids watch it. My 8-year-old daughter Maya has always been hard to entertain. After school, she'd sit in front of the TV for a few minutes before getting bored and switching to coloring or crafts. It was rare for anything to hold her attention for long. So when we stumbled across a kids show called Jolly Roger, I thought we'd hit the jackpot. It popped up while I was scrolling through a popular kids streaming service. Maya's eyes lit up when she saw the bright red title card with Jolly Roger written across it. Honestly, it looked like a show meant for younger kids, but Maya insisted on watching it. I figured I'd preview the first episode with her just to make sure it was appropriate, then get on with my work. The show started with an upbeat trumpet and drum-filled song as a man walked out of a pirate ship, grinning from ear to ear. "Hello, kids. How are we today? I hope we're happy, happy, happy," he said, his voice cartoonishly enthusiastic. He introduced himself as Jolly Roger and promised a day of singing, dancing, and crafts. Roger's appearance was striking. His spiral-curled black hair, purple shirt, and jeans weren't unusual, but his impossibly wide grin caught me off guard. His lips stretched unnaturally high, revealing perfect, gleaming white teeth. That smile never faltered, not for a second. The episode was pretty standard fare. Roger sang nursery rhymes, taught a simple dance, and demonstrated how to make a pencil holder using an empty toilet roll. It all seemed innocent, so I left Maya watching while I went to the kitchen to work. For once, she was completely engrossed. Normally, she'd switch activities after 10 minutes, but this time, she stayed glued to the TV. I got caught up in my work, only checking on her 2 hours later. Maya was still in the exact same spot, eyes fixed on the screen. She didn't even flinch when I paused the episode and told her it was time for dinner. Strangely, she didn't argue. She just stood up and walked to the kitchen, which was very unlike her. At bedtime, while making her bed, I noticed something sticking out from underneath. It was a small toilet roll, much like the one Jolly Roger had used in the craft segment, but this one had tissue paper covering one end. I shook it and heard something rattling inside. Peering in, I froze. A single baby tooth lay at the bottom. "You didn't tell me you lost another tooth," I said as Maya appeared in the doorway. "When did this happen?" "Today," she replied matter-of-factly. "I pulled it out myself." Alarmed, I asked why she'd do such a thing. Maya hesitated before saying, "Jolly Roger told me to. He said the magic wouldn't work if I didn't. He also said I needed some of your blood." Before I could process her words, Maya revealed a razor blade she'd hidden behind her back. I lunged to take it, but she moved quickly, slicing my finger in one clean swipe. Blood welled up instantly as she pressed the toilet roll against the cut. "What are you doing?" I yelled, yanking the roll away. Maya stared at me with wide eyes, as if realizing she'd done something wrong. She muttered an apology and shuffled off to bed, leaving me holding the bloodied craft. Disturbed, I spent the next few hours watching Jolly Roger. I combed through 6 episodes, but everything seemed normal. There were songs, dances, and harmless crafts, nothing about teeth or blood. I started doubting myself, wondering where Maya had gotten such an idea. Just as episode 6 ended, Roger began singing his signature tune, "Smile Big and Smile Wide," just like Jolly Roger. At that moment, I felt it. 2 invisible fingers prying my lips apart, forcing them into an unnaturally wide grin. I clawed at my face, but there was nothing there, just the overwhelming sensation of something pulling. The smile was painful, stretching beyond what felt humanly possible. It's been 3 days now, and the grin hasn't left my face. I can feel those unseen fingers constantly holding it in place. My cheeks ache, and I can't stop smiling, no matter how hard I try. I don't let Maya watch Jolly Roger anymore, but it's too late for me. Now I can't help but notice people on the street, grinning just a little too wide. I wonder how many of them have watched Jolly Roger. How many of them feel the same unseen fingers pulling at their faces? If you ever come across Jolly Roger, don't let your kids watch it. Smiles may be contagious, but this is one you don't want to catch.